We all know that education transforms lives. A good education could put someone on the path to success and happiness, and a poor education can do the opposite. Good education comes in many forms. There's no one right way for any person to learn. But there are some key qualities and characteristics that are required. Educational settings must be inclusive. They must be easy to access and accessible for everyone. They must be flexible, supportive, and person-centred. In many ways, Victoria's TAFEs are world-leading. They have a strong focus on equity and diversity, and they provide an important pathway for people with a disability. This is an important context for any comments that we make here today, because from VCOS's perspective, we are starting with a very solid foundation. Could our TAFE system be more inclusive, easier to access, more flexible, more supportive, and more person-centred? Well, yes, it could. But I do need to emphasise that this is about building from strength. I'll explain our position in more detail shortly, but first let's reflect on why it matters. Our educational institutions should look and be as diverse as the communities that they serve. They should have people from all backgrounds, from all income brackets, and with all abilities. When they aren't diverse in this manner, two things happen. Firstly, people miss out. People miss out on the transformation that I referenced earlier. They miss out on the ability to learn, to improve and to thrive, to get a job and to earn a wage. They miss out on the opportunity to be the best that they can be. And let's be specific here. When I say they, I mean the people who are already starting from behind. People with difficulties at home or with no home at all. People with little money. People with health challenges, including mental health challenges. And yes, people with disabilities. The second thing that happens when our educational institutions let us down is that society as a whole misses out. We don't get the full participation in society of those who are denied a good education. We don't get their wisdom, their insights, or their perspectives, or their experiences, or their contributions. Our workplaces, our TV screens, and our parliaments are then denied a certain richness. So we all lose. People with disability already face significant barriers to education and employment, and we've long known why this is. Some educators are simply uncomfortable with disability. It scares them, they're not trained for it. Many wrongly assume that people with disabilities are not up to the task. This can take the form of either outright discrimination or the so-called soft bigotry of low expectations. The proverbial too hard basket is overflowing for applications for jobs and training opportunities penned by people with disabilities. Barriers are also created when educational institutions fail to provide the right supports for people to learn. Reasonable adjustments are supposed to be made for students who need them, but we know that this doesn't always happen. Often learners aren't even actively engaged or consulted about their learning needs. We also fail people when we don't provide the correct oversight and monitoring which would allow us to know when something is wrong. The numbers tell the story. People with disability are twice as likely to be unemployed in Victoria. And about half of all young people with disability are living off Commonwealth income support, and that number continues to rise. But we're not here today to be negative. If we look at TAFE specifically, we are doing a lot right. I said earlier that Victoria's TAFE system is world class. Our free TAFE policy is the envy of other jurisdictions, and it has been copied by many. The system may not be perfect, but that just means that we have so many opportunities to do it better. When we get the chance during questions, we'd like to tell you about the Community Traineeship Pilot Project. When we get the chance during questions, we'd like to tell you about the Community Traineeship Pilot Program. The program is a result of a partnership between VCOS and Jobs Victoria. At its core is a comprehensive, learner-focused structure of support. It's not designed to stop people falling through the cracks. It's designed to get rid of the cracks and to put a stable floor beneath every single learner. The results have been nothing short of amazing. The average retention rate is just above 70%. In some groups, 90% of trainees finished. This compares to a national average of 56% for similar courses. Trainees have also reported decreasing anxiety and increasing levels of wellbeing and resilience. something which would matter at any time but is even more pertinent during COVID. So, what's needed to make our system better? We need to listen to what individual learners are telling us about what's working, what's not, and how well their needs are being met. We need to make sure the right help is provided to learners at the right time. We need flexible wraparound supports for all students, and these must be easy to access. This could be a youth or support worker or access to financial assistance. And we need better disability supports at TAFE. This support needs to be proactive, tailored and flexible. What we are talking about is transformational change. We are already on this journey. What we propose will cost money now, and it will save money later. It's a true investment, and it will take time. It will require a shift in attitudes, a lifting of aspirations, and a comprehensive government response. It will also require a whole of community effort to boost opportunities for learners and workers with a disability. But it will be worth it. Because if we all lose when we get this wrong, then we all win when we get it right. So let's get it right. Thank you.